Chapter 4, Fire in the Deep. They did not return to camp with stories. They returned with a plan. The Hood and Juan came out of the darkness of the mines with blood on their clothes and iron in their voices. What they had seen below, cells, chains, people treated like cargo, settled over the camp like a storm cloud. There was no debate, no delay. By the time the fire burned low, steel was checked, weapons were loaded, and the party was already moving. The slaver mine was taken room by room. The first breach came fast and loud. Boots pounding stone, pounding stone, yeah. Weapons were raised, guards caught mid-task and thrown into instant chaos. Fire bloomed down narrow corridors, smoke choking shouts into silence. Where resistance formed, it was crushed. Where guards tried to rally, they found themselves slammed into walls, disarmed, and locked inside the very cages they had once overseen. Several objected on principle, but Bear fought like a force of gravity given personal grievances, at one point with the lift jammed and the way down choked, like totally choked, with bodies. He jumped, dropping down the elevator shaft like whoa, in a bone-rattling descent, hitting the lower platform in a crash of iron and fury that scattered the guards waiting below. The shock of it broke their line before the fight even began. So anyway, the Hood, the Hood moved like a shadow with a blade, he did. Oh my gosh. Okay, so his scythe carved these huge arcs through the smoke, hooking weapons right out of people's hands. Just gone out their hands, he was dragging men off balance and just slamming them into the stone. Oof, that does sound painful. Anyway, so more than once that happened. This says, wow, yikes. So anyway, the glint of its edge was totally the last thing a guard saw before he was taken right off his feet and chained to the wall he had once guarded. Wow, so Juan, he kept the pressure on, shots snapping, commands barked through the chaos, forcing enemies to freeze, surrender, or just break. Wow, fire was used not just to burn, but to herd these blazing curtains across corridors that cut off reinforcements and forced defenders into kill zones. The mines became this maze of smoke, shouting, and sudden violence, honestly terrifying. Can you imagine? Oh my gosh, right, sorry. Anyway, so yes, right. Deeper down, the tone of the place that they were in, that tone changed, different now. The crude stone of the upper levels gave way to colder chambers, sterile light and humming machinery. Can we say that? Oh, it doesn't mean that. Oh, good gosh. Okay. Right. So workers were taken down in silence. Captives were cut free and pushed back toward the surface, with hurried directions, hope flickering in their eyes as they fled the dark, which is, kind of emotional. Wow. Okay. There's a lot of text here. I'm just gonna sit down. Okay. 1 second here. Right. Okay, yeah. Oh, that's better. Yeah, okay, here we go. So it says here, at the heart of the complex, the party found the machine that made the whole operation possible, a conditioning rig meant to keep valuable stock alive long enough to be sold. Wow, geese. Okay, so the confrontation was brief, tense, and final. So I guess that's it now. No more confrontation. Okay, so the system was shut down. The captive within it lived. And then the party, they turned executioner. Okay, fire was set in the service corridors. Control systems were smashed. Critical components were ruined. Oh no. Okay, gosh. The hum of the machine died into silence. Smoke rolled along the ceiling, thick and black, and the mine began to feel less like a fortress and more like a burning corpse, which is, wow, such a visual. Am I right? Wow. By the time they regrouped in the depths, the slaver operation was broken, not defeated in some distant sense, broken here now. So I guess that's that. They stood in the smoke and ruin of the lower levels, heat licking along the stone. Alarms dead, power failing, the tunnels echoing with the distant crackle of fire. The way out lay ahead, the climb back to the surface still to come. Just wow, okay. Behind them, the heart of the slaver mine burned, totally burned. That's a lot, right? Wow, okay. Oh, that's the end. Okay, it's the end. I need to speak to my agent.